Salutations, this is Grim Devel. Welcome back to our Let's Play of RimWorld. Today we are in Beta 19. That's right, last week, there was, in the middle of the week, Tynan Sylvester and the rest of the developers at Ludian Studios decided that they were not going to proceed with a 1.0 release next, but instead they were going to have one last beta release before finally going with 1.0. And so all of the changes that we had talked about in the last, several weeks of episodes talking about all of the development going into 1.0, I think all of that is still here, it's just being called Beta 19 now, and 1.0 will have some other balancing fixes and other things like that before it's actually ready for full release. But all of the changes that we have been talking about, I believe, are implemented. So already you can see some new artwork here. Immediately we see new artwork, and that is really, really cool looking. Immediately think, oh wow, this sculpture looks different. These beds have a different model. The steel looks different. The sandbags look super cool. Even look at this. They have like the metal poles coming up here on the windmills. The solar panels are different. Heel root looks completely different. Most of the other food here looks the same. When something's not connected, that icon, what is this? Ooh, the berries are purple now. I like it. Power switch. A lot of things seem to have more of like a 3D-ish texture to them. The electric stove. A lot of new art. Look at these meals. Wow, very cool. Ooh, the nutrient paste dispenser. I'm gonna be like cavelling over a lot of this stuff today. Just be like all the art changes. I'm just gonna keep pointing stuff like that out. Look at this geothermal generator now. Like I haven't actually watched anybody's 1.0 Let's Play yet. Like, anyone's YouTube videos that was like a preview. So all of this artwork is brand new to me. And so I am just kind of drinking this in right now. Look at our grand sculpture looks the same. Drug lab, I think, looks a little different. The stonecutter's table and the art table and the electric smithy all look super different. Very cool. And of course, you can see on the side here, we have different icons here. We have cloth, and then we have Devil Strand. That looks different. And we have, that's Hyperweave. And then I think there's just generic leather, right? Somewhere? Pigskin. This is pigskin. But I'm pretty sure that you can, pigskin's not... Oh, here we go. Ah, yeah. So leather looks totally different. And I think we'll be able to patch different leathers together into different items. Silver and gold are different here. Nutramine looks very, very different. Very cool. Yes, I'm loving this. Ooh, look at these EMP shells. Yeah, I'm just gonna... This whole first part of this video is just gonna be... I love this Cryptosleep casket now also. So we have some changes to our animals too. All right, not a lot of big differences to some of this stuff. Although this sculpture looks a bit different. I like it. I like it very much. Yes. All right. So, what are you? A dead spillipede. How long have you been there? That's disconcerting. So, a lot of the changes that we were talking about are pretty huge. This game, obviously, we transferred from Beta 18 to Beta 19, so there may be some things that aren't quite right. The world screen. When we updated from 17 to 18, it changed a lot of the world screen. Obviously, we're on our main colony is in a river, but it's not actually reflected on the map. There's no river right here running through it. But this time, the whole map, the globe didn't change, except all of our events are gone. We had a bunch of mineral scan events, and this group was on its way to attack an outpost, and now the outpost is gone. But you can see here, look at this, a caravan now has this cool little info screen showing the mass. Oh, and the hover over tells the mass capacity, movement speed, and it tells the caravan movement speed and per person. That's very, very cool. Multiplier for carried mass. This is going to be so nice. Days of food. Affected by carried food type caravan members and their diets. Foraging rate. Yeah, so there's a foraging rate. We get to forage 13.8 berries per day. This is interesting. So different people will forage different amounts per day, and it changes as you travel across different biomes. And like Terry doesn't do anything, I assume because Terry has no growing skill? Let's take a look, actually. Can I? Terry. There is no growing skill. Plants. It's a plant skill now. They changed it to plants. Okay. Social, intellectual instead of research. That's changed. But yeah, that's why Terry can't do it, because Terry has a plant skill of 0, or why Terry's bad at it. So now we want someone, like, plants was not something that was, you know, that we usually thought of when we send out caravans. But now, plants might actually be important when we send out caravans, just so that they can forage more. That's pretty cool. And visibility. How easy your caravan is to notice. Does not affect your ability to find things you want, but it multiplies the chance that your caravan will be waylaid by enemies. So low visibility is good. Settle, split. Yep. Okay. That is awesome. Most of this game right now... So we're going to have these people come back to our colony, because there's no reason to be out here. Until we can find somewhere else for them to go. I hope they are still carrying. Some of the items have changed, I think. Let me make sure that we still have... Yes, we still have an orbital bombardment targeter. So that's very good. Over here at Hardwinter, nothing's changed too much. You can see the meat icon has changed a bit, and that's cool. So things will still. So we might be able to, depending on how much growing skill we have, we might be able to get out of here sooner than later, and we'll check that out in a bit. Look at these berry bushes now. I like it. Actually, when we finished last time, I had set a bunch of trees to be harvested. I think those trees are no longer set to be harvested. Yeah, I think it reset that. So, I guess I'm not spot checking anything. But people should be a little smarter about doing things now. Man. All right, so big changes. Look at this refinery here. What does the brewery look like? That's pretty much the same. Okay. So traps are completely different now. Wait, they can be rearmed? I thought that traps could no longer be rearmed. I thought that once they were struck forever. There are also, we're going to look at all this new stuff. Any new orders? Smooth surface. Oh, right. We can now smooth these walls. And we will. We can smooth cave walls now for extra beauty. So we'll do that. That's going to be awesome. Very, very cool. And we might be able to do that some other places as well, but I don't think it's that. I think that's the main place where it will actually come in handy. We can mass... Well, actually, I think we could mass... could we mass unforbid before? No, forbid and unforbid. We can do that in bulk now. I think that's new. Bridges now. We can make bridges. Yes. That is awesome. So we can now bridge across this if we want. If we want. We can also... Let's just take a little detour to the power section. Oh, wait, what? That's different. Battery is the only thing here. So, power conduits aren't here? Hold on. Power conduit. Yeah, there's a power conduit. Also, I realized that we really need a connector here. I think something got destroyed. Where are the power conduits? How do I get to them? Well, we'll get there, I'm sure. Moisture pump. Yeah, moisture pump looks different. Ship. Yeah, we can't make any ship parts. Oh, I just realized research has changed. Until you... Yeah, we don't have a research bench. We'll get rid of it. And we're going to need one again. Because there is new research. Like, we had researched everything up until the ship stuff. Johnson Tanaka drive. But now we don't even have the multi-analyzer. So rather than just... Like, last time we updated, it just gave us a bunch of research that we didn't have the prerequisites for. But this time we have to re-research a bunch of old stuff. We can't even sow trees anymore. All right, what do we want to prioritize? Not tree sowing. But that's why. I don't have electricity research. That's why I can't build power conduits. Dang. Okay, so we need a new research bench immediately. Oh, and I can't. The first thing that we need to research has to be... Oh, well, we need micro... Yeah, we can't do microelectronics until we get electricity. Can we? And the multi-analyzer. Yeah, I can't do it. All right, so I need a regular research bench. I wish I still had my old one. Okay. Okay, this is going to be a big change for us. Simple research bench. Yeah. Ooh, hydroponics looks different. All these things look different. And you can now have a butcher spot. You don't need a butcher table if you're in a pinch, which would have been really nice at Hardwinter a few episodes ago, but it's okay. This looks a bit different. Oh, and now there's a little chair icon to show you where a chair goes. We'll just put this right here for now. And I wish I could make that like a priority. But now, oops, the key bindings have changed. It's now F1 and F2 instead of 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I noticed that I usually use one of the function keys to start and stop my recording, and I can't do that anymore unless I rebind. So let's see. Because it opens a menu when I do that. So research, Bautista is still set to research. So that is what Bautista will pretty much do all the time. And that is good. This is still Bautista's room, right? Yes. Okay. So we're going to do that. Doug, how tired are you? You're resting right now. I feel like I want that research bench done ASAP, so please do that. Okay. So what else? We have a new wildlife tab that shows us all of the wildlife on the entire map, which is really helpful to be able to identify predators. You don't have to, no more are we going to, be like, oh, I don't know, let's look for animals to hunt and try to look at every corner of the map. You can just look at the wildlife tab. That's supremely helpful. And then, of course, we have our own animals tab, which is only different now because boars can no longer haul. So all of these boars are pretty worthless, which means I think we're just going to slaughter them. If any of them had names, maybe, but I don't see the point in keeping them if they can't haul. That's the only reason we had them. Otherwise, they're just taking up space. We don't need them to fight. We're not going to train them to release. We could. We could. I don't think we need that. And I really don't want those mouths to feed. So I'm just going to slaughter all those boars. They are not helpful. We're going to try to get some animals, if we can, that do haul, that are able to haul. In fact, if there are, we can look at our wildlife tab and see if there are any smart animals that we can tame. I don't think there are a lot of wild smart animals, though, unfortunately. So we'll probably have to trade for them. Trading is different. Now, if we look at the world and we click on one of the places that we can trade with, there is a show what to buy tab. And that's pretty awesome. And I guess you can filter. Are we just looking at everything right now? No, we must be looking at food. This is the food tab. Oh, this is what they buy, not what they sell. Okay, okay. But this is good. This is so we know what we can bring and what we shouldn't bring. That is very good to know. Like, if someone is not going to buy miniguns, we're not going to bring miniguns. But you do. I wish it told them what the price, like if a particular place had bought it for more or less. But this is still useful, I think. All right, let's check out what else has changed here. Security stuff. There is a new... We can't see it here because we haven't researched it. Well, first of all, there's no, I think we did have these anti-green warhead traps before, right? In 1.8? I could be wrong. Maybe they weren't as in trap form. So spike traps, 5 spikes. When the victim disturbs it, the spikes spring forth and forthum. There's a typo. Spring forthum and strike the victim. Cannot be placed adjacent to other traps. Well, obviously, because these traps were already placed, it looks like we've gotten around that. But it looks like that is a change. So that's interesting. Animals can sense these when calm. Okay, so Our animals won't trigger them. I think our people won't trigger them. Only enemies will trigger them now, which is very good. Mortars, I think, are the same. So there's a new kind of turret that takes uranium shells, and it's like a long-range sniper turret. And I guess we need to research it first. Sterile materials, yeah, man. All this stuff that we have, we still need to research now. We're going to, yeah, Bautista, I'm glad we have Bautista now. Bautista's going to have to research a lot. But let's see, up here somewhere, pulse charge munitions. This is like the charge rifle. I feel bad. I feel like a lot of the research we did make has kind of gone to waste. Uranium slug turret, this is it. And this will let you make the big, long-range turrets, which will be very cool to get. What else we have? Any new production set? No, we already looked at this tab. Floors, this is all looking the same, except smooth surface. It's now, right, instead of just smooth floor, it's smooth surface, which is very cool. So that's all for security for now, although we will be able to research new stuff. There are double sleeping spots now, which is nice for when you don't have anything. When you don't have any bedrolls even, you can still, you know, people can still cuddle up. Nothing new in recreation. It's because we haven't researched. Like, we haven't researched the pool table and the billiards table yet. We really have to start from square one here. And that... Oh, no. I just realized that means we can't build this... You know what? I think we can still build this geothermal generator because we already placed the blueprint. I think we can. Yeah, I got that. But we have not researched geothermal power. So I'm lucky we placed this blueprint. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to have it. Okay, I'm going to start things up at this point, I think. Combat logs are much better now. There's just going to be a lot of different behavior, too. People are going to be smarter about hauling things on their way from task to task, which is very cool. Make sure all the animal zones are fine. Yeah, these all seem the same. Okay. We've got a lot of slaughtering to do. We're getting that research bench done. Are you still working on it? Yes, Doug is working on it. Then Doug will probably have to go back to sleep. We're not building any furniture right now, so I might turn construction on for a few other people so other people can help with the smoothing. Although, if Doug doesn't have anything better to do, it might as well be, like, Doug's main thing. Yeah, building it now. So this will be nice, and then Bautista will basically be using that all the time. Voila! Bautista. Research for us, please. Yes, you are going to do it. Excellent. Very excellent. So, yeah, I don't even think... We haven't even researched complex clothes. Our Dark Sith is still working on the silver sculpture here, and is almost done. Do you still have... Yeah, you still have the inspired creativity. That's very good. I'm very happy about that. All right, no new stuff here. I can't even click add bill on the machining table because we're not supposed to have a machining table. All right, we can make patch leather now. That's different. So that you make out of, and I guess we can do that? Do until you have? And we can just say, oh, this is nice. It tells us the count of stuff. So clear all, and just do it with stuff that we really don't have a lot of. Make patch leather with anything that we have, like, less than 50 of. And look at it. This screen is different. Allow crafting skill. Take the best stockpile. So these options are the same. Pause and satisfy. Look everywhere. Ah, so only look in a particular stockpile. I don't know if that's new or not, but that's cool. Look everywhere. And do until we have how much patch leather? 100? Whatever. You know, whatever. 500. 1,000. Why not? Not suspended. Okay, ingredient radius. I think they just changed the aesthetic of this stuff. Okay, cool. Now we have a patch leather bill. Okay. Wooden drug lab. Wait a minute. This... Where's our component bench? They changed our component bench to a drug lab. We don't need another drug lab. We don't have a component bench anymore. Get rid of this. Do we still have the bills for medicine? Nope. Nope, we can't make any drugs. We can't make medicine. This is bad. This is bad. I mean, we're still keeping on with... I'm not going to revert. We're just going to have to research fast. But at least research is useful again. Right, I can't make a component bench. So it is what it is. Or wait, the component bench must have been right here, right? So what was here? Was it a drug lab? What did I put here? It had to have been something else, right? I don't know, maybe it wasn't. All right, we made that large sculpture. It is a masterwork sculpture. And actually, in Beta 19, you can only make masterwork and legendary quality stuff if you have inspiration, which Dark Sith did. So this is now a very new thing. Let's check this out. It is... Market value is only $27.70. How much silver did we put into it? I can't remember. I have a feeling we're not going to be able to get as much silver out of it as we put into it, because we're not going to be able to sell it for this much. But that said, it has great beauty, and that's nice. What are we going to do with it? Let's install it. How's the beauty overlay? Beauty here. Oh, that's very different. It's much more simplified. It just tells you the beauty, doesn't tell you the wealth or anything. You know what? Chewie and Alvarado are always a little upset. I might put this in the kitchen. People are always in the kitchen. Yeah, let's just put you, like, right here. Yeah. Cool. I like it. Take off that beauty overlay. These overlays look a little different. What is this? Automatic rebuild. Oh, yeah, you can toggle automatic rebuild of destroyed structures in the home area. That's new. I'm not going to turn that on, though. Room stats display. Yeah. So we still have this. I kind of wish there was a hotkey for that, because I don't like... and maybe there is. Maybe I can find one. But I'm not going to look at that right now. Okay. Cool. Very cool. Let's check out Hardwinter. How are things here? Wait a minute. People, Geo is building it. Did we lower the requirement? It looks like it no longer has a construction requirement. So that's a big change. Chewie is able to build it now. And he is. I mean, she. And she is. She is building it now. Okay, that's a pretty huge change for us. Obviously, we can't, it takes a lot more research to get geothermal now, I guess. But Chio is able to build it because they got rid of the construction requirement. I don't know how I feel about that from a game design standpoint, but it's good. It's a good thing for us. It's definitely a good thing for us. Okay. Cool. What else are we doing here? Anything? I'm so just like I'm dizzy with all the changes here and all the things that we're gonna have to do. There are we'll have to research them, but we can make prosthetics now, and there are new kinds of prosthetics called Archotech, which we might be able to make as well, or maybe we have to trade for them, I don't remember. But if we can make them, they're going to require some advanced materials like advanced components, and also uranium. Probably uranium, too. So, we have... Oh, they got rid of our, They got rid of our mineral scanner. We no longer have a mineral scanner here. It looks like they dumped 6 components where the mineral scanner was when it changed over. So that's interesting. So deep drills, they're just getting limestone chunks here. So we're gonna forbid that. We can turn it on if we ever need. So now, deep drills, when they run out of resources below them, they just mine up stone, which is cool because you can run out of stone on a map. Chem fuel there. You know, I don't need to forbid it. I'm just going to turn it off. How about that? I think that makes more sense. There you go. Do we have any other deep drill stuff that I'm forgetting about or missing? Okay. Now, if you drill, there is a chance that bugs might come up if you disturb some like underground bug hive. So that's another change. So many new changes. So many. Okay. All right, Brain. Oh, I wonder, our current statues, it is still legendary. So even though you can't make legendary masterwork as easily, the game did let us keep the legendary masterwork stuff we had. And we have these tube televisions still, which is nice, even though we can't research them. Whoa, look at the comms console. You can no longer, you might notice, you can no longer, actually, maybe you can still use a comm console to contact people. I just can't, because I don't have I can't actually research comms console yet. Okay. So if we want to, oh boy, yeah, just research. We're just going to need tons of research. In fact, because of this, I'm going to replace this chair, this normal chair. Just get rid of it. Once that's gone, I'm going to move this armchair so Bautista can sit comfortably and research. How are you in this research room? Because you're going to be in here a lot. Unsightly environment. Yeah, hopefully that changes it. We might want to move a statue in there too. Although that chair will help. Do we have any statues here? No. We might make more, I don't know. Oh, but Dark Sith finished that, so Dark Sith, I'm going to put you back on cleaning duty. Yeah. Okay, good, because we need cleaning. For sure. All right, at least we are researching. Woof! All right, how are these guys? They're coming back, right? 0.8 days. And animals can get diseases in 1.9. That is a new feature. 2 of your animals have the plague. And it is in hard winter. So, I'm going to allow these animals to get herbal meds. It was Naoko and who else? Does it tell me if they're sick? It does not. Although you can toggle on and off medicine from this tab, and that is very good. Oh. Yeah. Doctor care, but no medicine for most people. This is nice. So Naoko, and who else? It was an unnamed one. Yeah, hold on. I wish I could toggle from animal to animal. Okay, I gotta find the animals. It was an unnamed animal, I'm pretty sure. Of course, all my animals are in different places. Buffalo Calf 2. Yeah, Buffalo Calf 2. So you are going to be allowed to have herbal meds. Okay. And let's create some animal resting spots for them. Furniture. Oh, is there anything new in temperature? Did we check that? No. Okay. Animal sleeping spot. They might as well sleep in our rec room here. Okay. A lot of animal sleeping spots along the walls. Go, go, go. Unfortunately, we have the sun lamp here before... We made that before... Because I'm pretty sure we can't research that now, especially because we don't have electricity. It's a good thing we got all our power conduits done, too. And our cooler. Yeah, really important that we actually did that. Of course, we don't have a heater, which is too bad, but we can still get by with a campfire, especially now that spring is here. Really important. She is sleeping. Okie doke. Oh, man. So many changes. Okay. This is all going to take some getting used to. The game is going to be pretty different. Combat is different, too. They've changed the armor, like how armor works, which is going to be pretty huge. We're going to see how our first combat goes. There's this bug here. You've been dead for a year? Oh, you're desiccated. We just never picked you up. Hauling components. Stop hauling components. Go. Okay, go rest. Good. Wait. Did we treat our animals? Do we have herbal meds here? Yes, we do. Who's our... Rinnick's our best mediciner, right? Rinnick? You know what? Maybe it is the... Maybe I think they just added a couple of new function keys. I am hitting F1 still to get this screen. Medicine. Doctor. Yes, it is definitely Rinnick. Okay. And you'll notice now... Rinnick... it doesn't say character anymore. It says bio. I'm pretty sure it used to say character. There's no more... oh, not here. In needs... There's no more joy, now it's recreation, which I guess they decided makes more sense. So, Rinnick, you're rested enough, right? Please tend to Naoko, and then tend to Muffalo Calf too. Thank you. I appreciate you. You're the best. Okie doke. Woof. Do we want to turn on the scanner? I don't think we need it. I think actually the mineral scanner at this point might actually be useful. Because now we may have a need to get some other minerals like uranium. I think that's going to be important once we get like advanced components and stuff. But I guess for now it's fine. I am curious though if stuff has moved around. Like we could... Oh, we can reinstall deep drills now. We couldn't before. We were not able to reinstall deep drills before, and now we can. So that's a huge thing. I think you can reinstall... most things now. You didn't used to be able to reinstall stoves. You can now. Pretty huge changes. So now in Hardwinter, if we wanted to move the butcher table, we could. But it's not that important. It just makes things a little slower, I think. We can, however, move the stove. And we might as well. Yeah, right there. Good. All right. Excellent. Yeah, that's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. Okay, we have treated our animals with the plague, and I do want these muffalo because these muffalo help us haul stuff. These muffalo are good for the caravans. Hopefully animals are a little better at recovering from disease than human peoples are. I could be totally wrong about that. That plague is going up fast. Is it going up faster than the immunity? Don't know. Come on, immunity. Yeah, of course, the calf is also just sleeping on the ground, but they're animals. Like, maybe this is a good reason to actually get animal beds. It would really stink if we lost these muffalo, because we only have 3? Yeah, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough. Maybe we make some animal beds, actually. The wooden ones. We can do that, right? Yeah, animal sleeping boxes. Yeah, hold on. Let me cancel some of these. That might help. There might be better things we can put our wood into. There probably almost definitely are. Because we don't have a ton of wood. Yeah, and everything I spot checked is unchecked now. I still wish there was a way to only cut stuff that was 100% grown. That would be nice. But it's okay. Stuff will get grown. You're almost done. Yeah, we can't even sow trees. That's pretty crazy. Okay. Well, this episode, it's about time to end the episode. So just consider this episode basically like a survey of Beta 19. And yeah, we're going to keep going. Like, this has really breathed new life into the game. I really like, you know, that it's kind of nice being in what was sort of a late game. I mean, we were in the late game and switching over. I thought, you know, because we get to kind of see parts of Beta 19 that we wouldn't ordinarily, just starting a new game. However, I didn't realize that we would lose so much research stuff, including certain things that we can build. So that's a huge change. And yeah, so it's cool that we're in the late game, but we still have, you know, this is kind of breathed new life, not only because of all the new features, but in terms of having to kind of redo some stuff. So I hope you're enjoying it. Please leave comments. Let me know what you think about all this. I really enjoyed playing with you today, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.